We had 8 really enjoyable seasons out in the Ionian, from our arrival back in July 2013 right through until October 2019. However, with the advent of Brexit and Covid, we decided it was time to bring Sycorax back to the UK. We considered a number of options of how to do this, but ultimately decided that we would ship her back using Peters and May, and so she was hoisted aboard the ship called the Henrik S in Preveza and returned to Southampton on the 7th of August. When Pat Morrell and I arrived at Southampton docks, we found the Henrik S and quickly spotted Sycorax up on deck, along with 14 other yachts, all coming back from the Mediterranean. We were invited on board and went up onto Sycorax to get out the warps, the fenders, and get her ready to be relaunched. As we waited, we got a good understanding of the whole process as we were able to watch a Moody 422 being launched. It wasn't long till our turn came around, and we watched as the slings were put in position, and ultimately Sycorax was put back where she belonged, in the water. Once she was lowered into the water, Pat and I climbed on board and prepared to depart. It wasn't long before we were underway, and with just a head sail up, we had a very fast sail round till we arrived at Port Solent. Port Solent is one of the premier marinas group and would become our base for the next few days until we decided where next to go. Sadly, we were soon to discover that our 2 years away from the boat had not treated her kindly, and we found water ingress coming in from the propeller shaft, collecting in the bilges, needing regular bailout. And so, just 3 days later, Sycorax was lifted back out of the water in order to get the problem resolved. Once she was safely ashore and cradled, I was able to go on board and investigate. It turns out that the shaft has suffered from crevice corrosion, something which is not uncommon with stainless steel when it is left for some time devoid of oxygen. This corrosion has in turn damaged the lip seal, allowing water to escape into the boat. Now we fully understand what has taken place. Hopefully it won't be too long before we can get a new lip seal in place and then get the shaft replaced as well. And then we'll be back on the water doing what we really enjoy doing, sailing.